Yo guys, what's up? It's your girl Dev, and today we're going to talk about the anniversary event from a different type of standpoint. We're going to talk about it from the free-to-play / low spender because the majority of the community falls into this category, and I feel like this kind of event is really perfect for those kind of members that fit that very same bracket where they're free-to-play and they play a lot, or if they don't really play a whole lot and they want to get as much value as you can from this event. We're going to cover the best way to get the best rewards from this event easily and efficiently. So stick around, guys. This is going to have a lot of good information for you. Okay, so when it comes to doing these kind of anniversary event specials, first you kind of want to figure out what it is. And all of these events have the same kind of day structure. It's the same event that we had back in the summer. It's the same thing, okay? But this one's a little bit different because it has the sign-in spoils. This is kind of new. They haven't done this for a very long time. You get a ton of sculptures for Matilda, which is really great. We're going to go over what it takes to get the tokens so you can turn in to the cake. It's candy. Turn in the candy to the cake to upgrade it. And when you upgrade it, you get really cool rewards with that as well. So there's a lot of really cool things encaptured in this event. We're going to go over the best way to chain these kind of things. So let's first start about the tasty task. Okay, so here's map collection, city collection, and defeating barbarians. And what I did every time I do this kind of event, I always go to zone 1 because zone 1 has the smallest resource nodes, and you want to gather a resource node that's level 2 to 3 on food and wood, and it has over 252,000. That's perfect because as soon as it comes home, it's going to give you on average 2 of those presents, and when you get the presents, they turn into candies, okay? And you have a chance of getting 1 or 2 candies per box, so it's pretty decent feedback coming back and forth. But either way, I go to zone 1 because it has a lot of these resource nodes. Yes, you do need to be fast and going back and forth, but I'll tell you one thing, I got a ton, and I have not purchased anything in this event, and I'm going to show you where I sit currently. I sit at level 16, and no purchasing has been done. I defeated barbarians. I usually use 2 marches. I use an F with a Richard. You can do a Charles, even a weak Charles Martel, or even a weak Richard. They still are really good just tanking and kicking the average barbarian march. Either way, that's the best way to do it. Now, you can spend the 7,000 gems. I don't spend to the very end of the event, making sure that I can reach the final level because it's usually very stressful to reach this final level, and I just want to make sure I can get to it so I don't ever spend the 7,000 gems to the very end. Let's talk about the Anniversary Festival event. Okay, so it's a 5-day event. We're going to go over each of the days, even the ones that we can't see. Okay, so first, day 1, logins, right? Login for 5 days. The other part is field collection. Collecting resources on the map multiple times, up to 40 times is the max for the first level. Academic Elite. This one I want you to take very important note of, okay? This is total power increase, okay? So you have to get your total power increased to 100,000. Not bad. Moving on to day 2, okay? AP usage, you have to use 3,000 AP. City defense, defeating 300 barbarians. Definitely, if you're trying to do this, do it with a pack of 5, and you just tend to do a little bit better. And the last one for day 2 is Ready to Attack, which is increasing troop power. Keep note of this one as well. So there's 2 things we need to keep note of. Okay. Now moving on to day 3, you have Barbarian Forts. You have to complete 30, right? Then there's the Alliance donations and the helps, and tips and bricks, which is part of the building power increase. Okay, so building power, tech power, troop power. Okay, tracking? Now we can't see day 4, but day 1 of day 4, or part 1 of day 4 is speed ups, guys. Okay, speed ups. And the other one is Courier Station and the Strength event, which you train troops. Okay, but focus on the speed ups. In order to get your building power increase, in order to get the Ready to Attack with increasing troop power, and day 1 with Academic Elite, you need to use speed ups to get them. So if you wait till day 4 to use your speed ups, now you're doubling this. And not only that, you're also mixing it with the Zenith of Power event, which gives you another day, and you can increase your power kind of concurrent with the same event. So it's like 2 for the price of 1. Keep that stuff in mind when you're doing these kinds of events. All right. Usually wait till day 4 or day 5 to use your speed ups and increasing your power. That way you can kind of get a gauge of what you need to do to finish off the event. And then now day 5, it's Guardians and Ruins. We have to do 30 and 15. You can click the same rune 15 times if you wanted to, and send a group of 5 marches to kill off a Guardian. Alliance gifts, and with the Alliance gifts, you can do it from Barb Forts, Lohars. If you still have any of those thieves, that works too. And also people who purchase with money and you get the Alliance just that way. And then the last one is gathering and resources in your city. So either way, you should really wait to use your speed ups till day 4. So that's really what we want you guys to take away from this, because it's really important to those free to play and low spenders. Now, when I do this event, like I said, I go to zone 1 and I send out my marches. Right now, it's an exception because it's Marauders and it's my pre-KVK event. So that's another really good reason why I'm in zone 1, that no one's killing my Marauders for me. I can kill them on my own. Sometimes during these events, there's actually a puzzle event sometimes. And the puzzle event is actually pretty cool. And I like doing the puzzles, but you need to do barbarian forts. So some people wait until the puzzle event to do the barbarian forts because it's like you're getting 2 for the price of 1. Not only are you getting tokens from the barbarian forts, but it's also going to help you with completing this event. Now, I want to talk about the anniversary festival. I totally missed talking about it a few minutes ago, but the commander sculptures that you get, they're universal from these chests. So it's really important to try to get this as complete as possible, because if you complete this event, you get up to 100 of each. And that's pretty good for those free-to-play low spenders. And you get these candies here, right? And the candies go for the cake. And the cake, when you increase the cake, you get like really friggin' awesome rewards. And try to farm 7,000 gems if you can't. I mean, it's like, if you want to talk about the most bang for your buck, this is it. When it comes to the celebration cake, you actually get up to 35 legendary commander sculptures. I mean, that's like, for 7,000 gems, all you have to do is like grind barbarians and farm nodes. Dude, that's awesome. I mean, for the free to play and maybe little spenders that may spend for the recharge event, this is really great. I mean, the recharge event gives you just as many legendary commander sculptures, but you do have to spend money for it. But for those that can't spend and are free to play, these are the events that you really need to be focused on to help upgrade your commanders. I didn't really want to talk too much about this. You guys can see there's a ton of videos on this kind of content. I definitely wanted to specifically target those low spenders and free to play. If you are a low spender, please recommend buying for this recharge event, because it's really helpful to your account if you can spend $15 a day to get to the very end. Now, it is a 7-day event, so if you miss a day, you're still able to get the rewards. So just keep that in mind. No harm, no foul. Make sure that if you can spend, that you're using your money wisely. But this is the best way to do it, is during the recharge event, because it also works for the supply depot, so you can actually increase your gem supply. So if you double up on the gem supply, this is a good way to do it too. But that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and kind of understanding a little bit from the free-to-play low spender side of things. I don't go ham on these kind of events, especially when it comes to the spending part, but I do love doing the barbs and farming the nodes in Zone 1. You get better reward. It's plain and simple. I can't really argue with that. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment below and let me know different ways that maybe you might be working in this event. I am going to be increasing power for the Zenth of Power event, but I am going to wait until the last day, because I want to make sure that if I push power, I'm going to get the rewards that I want. I don't run cavalry, but I do want the really cool banner that goes around my name. So we'll see. So for now, guys, just keep it real.